I killed this camera, and that's okay. So this is a video all about all about cameras dying, and not dying because they kind of malfunction or that they just break or in any way or form. No, this is a an homage to cameras that just, I mean, they just die while doing what they are designed to do. This is not the first camera that dies on me, but unfortunately the other one, I don't have it anymore. The first one that died on me was an original 5D, and I do have another one. Let me show you. So I do have this original 5D. It's been with me for so long, I don't even know. It's going to die eventually. And the thing that usually, but I don't want even know. I don't want to find out how many the shot count of that camera, because when it dies, it dies. This is about this one for now. This is the Olympus O-M-D E-M5. I'll use this camera literally to its death. It still works, but the death of most of these cameras of this kind, this is a Micro Four Thirds for the ones who don't know. What usually kills them is the mechanical shutter. I don't even know if this camera has an electronic shutter. I don't think it does. Let's see. That's a good question, actually. So let's see. Olympus electronic shutter. Does it have an electronic shutter? The original does not have an electronic shutter. It has an electronic time mechanical focus point shutter. So it does not have an electronic shutter. So it could be kind of a saving. It could save its grace, but it does not. It only. I mean, I knew that, but just to make sure. So this camera here only has a mechanical shutter, and in this case, it died. Well, let me show you. I have here at the ready the shutter count. I don't know if you guys can see it over there, but it says 1,000. Oh my God, I cannot see. 183,393. So 183,393 shots. This camera arm. I should have shot this with my wireless microphone, but I didn't. Let's just get this out of the way. So literally, the camera died doing what it does best, which is taking photos. I did not buy this camera new. I am an advocate of buying used gear. My whole life, I only bought 2 cameras brand new because there was the opportunity to get them brand new for really, really cheaper. So that it would make no sense not to take that chance. But my most camera gear is used, and I rarely sell gear. I mean, I'm trying to think about. I don't think I ever sold a digital camera in my life. I usually bring them to their knees, and they usually. I want to make sure that they will die on me. I have another Olympus camera, an EPL5, but that's for another video. This one literally died on me, and it doesn't have an electronic shutter, only the mechanical shutter. So maybe I can use it for videos. I don't really need another camera for videos. I have plenty, but if I ever need something really quick for a quick video, I might resort to this. But I mean, how reliable can it be at this point, right? I'm not going to sell it. I'm going to keep it because I love it. It's a hell of a pretty beautiful camera. It has all the mechanical dials you could have wished for. But let me show you. So 183,395 shots. This is rated for 1,000 shots. So it's shot well beyond its expected rate. So it outlived its expected rate. So I'm really proud of this camera. I love it. And like I said, I did not buy it new. I don't remember. I didn't at the time. I didn't really check how many shots it had, but I mean, if I probably took 1,000 shots with this camera or more. So yeah, I was the main shooter with this camera. It never failed me. It until it did. Of course, It has all the features that anyone could need. It has manual controls, shoots video, or not great video, but shoots video. It has a decent burst, high ISO until 4000, 5000 is very usable. It's a micro four thirds sensor, and let me show why do I say that it's that. So I'm going to turn it off, and I'm going to turn it on. I'm going to set it to manual mode, which already is, and let me see if you can hear. So I'm going to take a shot. So the shutter actuated, but it kind of locked. It locks up, as you can see. The only way to get it back working is turn it back off, turn it back on, and try again. So the thing is, you have to put it in burst mode. I kind of forget how it's let's put in sequential high. I'm going to it locks. See, you turn that off, turn it on, try again, and now it works. It kind of works. You can take a couple of normal shots, but then you turn it off, you do other things. Turn it off for 5 minutes, turn it back on. I don't know if you guys can hear it. It should work now. But if you turn it off for a few minutes and you try again, it will just lock back up. So right now it's working. Yeah, still working. But it gets stuck. I have read online a lot of workarounds. Take the battery out, wait a couple of few hours, turn it back on, do the fast shutter. It works for a couple. It actually works for a couple of shots, but then it goes back to being stuck. So let's try once more just to see what happens. I don't think it will. I think it will work now. Yeah, it's perfectly working now. But if I put it away and if I wait a few minutes, it's just going to get stuck again. When this thing started to happen, it was as easy as take the battery out, put the battery in, turn it back on, and it would work again. Now, yeah, I expect it to work. Yeah, it's working fine. But if I turn it off, I put it in my camera bag and come back to it in a few minutes, it's going to be stuck again and I have to unlock it again with high speed. As you know, that's just not acceptable. And when you turn the camera on, you just want it to work. So it's dead, but it's a good thing that it's dead because it lived its life. It delivered the results, excellent results. It paid itself with paid gigs. So I love it. It's very solid. It has a feature I really like. The battery door, it's different from the card door, it's different from the battery door, which is a quite nice feature. You just only miss it when you don't have it. Many car cameras, the battery door, it's the same as the SD card door. It can get annoying sometimes. You have to take it out from the tripod, or it's just annoying. But it's one of those little details that you only notice that it's missing when you don't have it available. It will not stop you from buying a camera that does not have this feature, but it's nice to know. It's nice to have when you do have it. I love it. I wish the shutter was not stuck. Maybe if it had an electronic shutter, I could use it for more, but it handles very well. It's very comfortable in the hand. If some of you guys that's watching this knows a more permanent workaround for make this come back to life reliably, I would love to know that. But I'm quite sure there is no way to get it back up and running. It's rated for 1,000 shots. It's getting close to 2,000 shots, and started failing around the 170,000 shots, 180,000 shots. So it almost doubled its expected life for such a small camera. It's so very solid. I almost bought a exactly new one not new, but a new another use this one. But I mean, if I spend a few bucks more, I can get something up to date and more recent with more recent tech. So it makes no sense to buy just the exact same one just for nostalgia. So as if you follow this channel, you know I'm a fan of the Micro Four Third system. I have a G7. I have I have two videos about the G7 in this channel. Go and check them out. I have an EPL5, Olympus EPL5. It's also in its dying stages, but that's for another video. Big respects to the OM-D E-M5. I love it. It's a great camera. If you have this camera with a lower shutter speed, just be sure that it's expected to take around 2,000 shots, which is very, very, very respectable. And I also have my original 5D, still takes great shots, man. I really love this, but that's again, the original 5D, it's for a different video. So let's see if it's stuck again. Maybe it's just I didn't wait long enough. Let's see. It's still working, but if I wait a few minutes more, it will just stay stuck and go back to its original problem. If you have a more permanent fix, but I suspect it's impossible because the camera just reached its shutter limit, so it makes no sense to replace the shutter at this point. So if you have a more permanent fix, I would love to hear it. I would love to test it out, and I will document this in a video. If you have a more permanent fix, or well, not a more permanent, a permanent fix for this stuck shutter or dying shutter, I would love to hear it. If I could take, if I could extend a few more thousand shots reliably from this camera, I will surely use this camera for more 5,000 shots. I really love it, and I will use it. If I can get more life out of it, I will use it for as long as I can use it. I will use it for my personal shots, professional shots. This can really deliver. I love this camera, but for now, let's consider it dead. Let me know if you have any questions, any suggestions to keep it alive. Like, subscribe, hype, and comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers, guys.